If you guys have any questions about the things that I do when it comes to all this building stuff and the real estate stuff, I'm here to help you guys out. Whatever questions you may have in regards to that. So on the house that we started doing the concrete walls a couple of days ago, now we are ripping apart the side of the house. Took off the wall here temporarily. LVL is sustaining in this corner, so we're now gonna install another LVL here that's gonna support the entire system there and open this area. So this is the existing garage here where the two-car garage is, and that is going to be the opening for the connection for the garage. For this other addition that we did piers instead of the solid walls. You gotta match this type of brick design, concrete, to the existing house. So you do have to use the same type of concrete wall design type of deal. Can be block or CMU. So on this other addition that we did before, like I'm gonna show you now, that process, the client saved herself a little bit of money by doing piers instead of solid concrete throughout the entire addition. That addition was pretty big, so it was going to take a lot of concrete. So going but with piers, it saved their money at the long. The difference is going to be basically in price. It comes down to, you can save from $5,000 to $10,000. It depends how big, how much is the thickness of everything. Especially if you have a basement, you want to add an addition to it. That means that those footers and those walls need to go all the way down to your basement footer. That could be up to 14 feet. It goes based on cost. Take this concrete off, strip it off, put it at the same level so it can match the new concrete pour that's going to go on that side here.
Opener.
Yeah.
If we were to take this out in the center, convert these to side loads.
No matter what type of addition you're doing, or like a garage, or they might look the same. Cost is going to vary. For example, depends on the ground or the soil type that you have. So you can have the same garage size and type, but depending on the ground type that you have, they might require a soil test, and the soil test might ask you to do a specialized drain tile throughout the entire garage perimeter. In another house, you don't need that because the ground is different.
So that's going to be the footer for the new wall here. We're extending the master bathroom, which is up here, this way, bringing it out. In a few weeks, we're going to have a garage right here. So
again, it comes to a point where that can be an option. If you want it to be drained more fluently, yeah, you can put one if you want. If you want to spend more money on that. Comment before and it caught me off guard. It's like, how come you didn't put a drain system on this garage? Not every garage needs a drain system. It depends. No, it depends. It depends on the county, it depends on the soil test, it depends. But yeah, that is it. So basically I just wanted to show you guys the process of building an addition or a walkthrough of an addition build. This is what the YouTube channel is going to be about, mostly about the real estate sales, build outs, additions, personal life. So fun and all that good stuff. What else? I think that's it. We are heading home. And another thing I want to clarify, I want to make sure that you guys understand on the channel is that don't be afraid to, if you want to upgrade your house, do an addition yourself. As a homeowner, if you want to, get the permits and all that good stuff yourself and sub out the build down, don't be afraid of it. That's why I'm teaching you guys. That's why I'm being a little bit more open about stuff that we do, because everything that I'm doing as a homeowner, you can do it by yourself too. You just gotta get the proper subcontractor to do whatever piecemeal work you want him to do, such as the footers, the concrete, then the framing, and then all that good stuff. I mean, you can put I don't see why would an architect, if you get an architect to design your little addition or house, he can guide you on, the type of materials you need. He can guide you to the provider of the lumber, and you can do it yourself. You can save money that way. So this is what the channel is about too. It's about being able to help people that want to actually do additions and real estate and all that good stuff. I ramble here and there because I'm always too focused. Because the type of person I am, I like to get things done, no matter what. If you give me a wall You're like, you can't break that wall. I will break that wall no matter what if you put me in. So basically, when I'm doing a job, I go right through. I don't care what the problem is. I don't care what the excuse is. I get it done. So when you see me working and hyper focus on work and things that I do, don't take it the wrong way, because that's just how I am. I'm not your typical 9 to 5 type of guy that just doesn't like to get stressed out. No, I'm not that person. I love the stress. I love stress. I love to keep hype. I love to keep that pressure on people. I put a lot of pressure on myself on the things that I do and everyday things. And I try to do that with the guys that, or the people that are near me. I put a lot of pressure, and some of them take it as, oh, I'm being too tough, too strong on pressure. But I'm the older, I'm getting a little wiser now. I'm kind of laid back and explain to them, listen, I want you guys to be the best person you can be when it comes to doing your job. That's why I put pressure. That's what I tell my guys. It's not about being an a-hole. Anyways, yeah, I just want to clarify that, because it's on the videos, every time I'm editing, I'm like, damn, I look rough. I look like an a-hole. You know what I mean? But I'm not. I'm just straightforward when I talk to somebody. I'm straightforward. If something needs to get done, you get it done, no matter what. It's like, oh, I have an excuse for this. No, let's find a solution. I don't care about your excuse. Let's get it done. That's how I am. On camera, I might seem a little tougher, but it's not that bad. It's just more affirmative. Sort of joined the military. In the construction industry for about 20 years, but I've been building and remodeling for the past, 5, 10 years. So I know a thing or two. So, and there are many ways to skin the cat. So there are different ways that you can do construction. I mean, you can, obviously there's the minimum requirements for inspection, and there's overall, you want to spend, instead of doing a 2x4 walls, you can do a 2x6 throughout the house and just add extra insulation in there, or for whatever reason you want to add more support for the walls. So when it comes to construction, I see a lot of that. Where people comment, oh, how come they're doing that? That's not supposed to be done that way. Waterproofing for tile. There's like 3 different ways to do it. And some people like to do it one way, and some people like to do it the other way. Again, it all comes to preference. As long as the waterproof is done correctly with brand number 1 or brand number 2 or brand number 3, as long as the freaking thing is waterproof correctly, put the tile on, it's gonna work. But yeah, that's the minutia of the construction industry when it comes to pointing fingers and acting like they know more than. So yeah, and we're not here for the minutia of construction. We're here as long as everything is up to code and it's done properly. That's all we care about. I'm not here to tell you do it my way, do it their way. If you want brand 1, brand 2, or brand 3, I'll do it that way. I don't care. You pay me to do it. You pay us to do it, and we'll do however you want it. I agree that talk bad about each other, or when something's not being done right or correctly, I get that. But just because you want to think you're better than somebody else, just because you do it in a different way than the other way, I don't agree with that. So there are many, as long as it's done properly, correctly, and safely, that's what matters. Anyways, I gotta start editing this video. Let's go.